warm welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the senior taster of Whisky.com, and today I have an exceptional cask here, or a bottle of an exceptional cask here, my own cask, or part of my own cask. It's just a table, it's not a full cask. And this Royal Brackla is from a series called the Exceptional Casks. And this one in particular has 22 years of age. It's 53% ABV, uncolored, unchill filtered, and sells for 318 euros at Whisky.com. Probably one or few euros more if you live in a country with a higher alcohol tax. The Exceptional Cask Series is a series with a limited amount of bottles each. And for this, we have 4 casks, 500,000 to 500,004. No, 5 casks, yeah. And the total amount of whiskey coming out of those casks had been 420. So that's not a lot. So those casks are old and a lot of evaporation took place. And they got a finishing period of some time in some Hungarian casks called Tokaji wine, which matures in those casks. It's a very strong dessert wine, very intense, lightly sweet, lightly to medium sweet. And this cask delivers a lot of additional aromas to the Royal Brackla. The distillery Royal Brackla itself has the name or the by name called the King's Own Distillery, or the King's Own Whiskey, not distillery, whiskey, because there had been a ban on whiskies, malt whiskies in the Highland, a royal ban, due to the lack of taxes you could seize out of those distilleries in the Highlands. So it was forbidden to produce malt whiskies up there, but they did, of course. And the king, I think it was King William IV, he says, well, I'm the king and I like that malt whiskey from the Highlands, and therefore I seize the ban, and they are now allowed to produce single malt whiskey up there in the Highlands. And he got his supplies to Edinburgh whenever he was there. And in the year 1833, the Royal Brackla Distillery was the first distillery in the United Kingdom to receive the royal warrant. So it was able to call itself royal. And not long ago, 5 years later, Queen Victoria renewed this royal warrant to the distillery. Yeah, and this is the story behind. And here you see this wonderful bottle. And because it's that expensive, we ask for a sample from the distributor, and thankfully we got it there. And so I have the chance to taste that from this. Whoa, and they closed it very good with a tight cork. Yeah, here we go. So it's 53% of alcohol, quite a lot. I do not taste that neat, but I have the aroma. I sniff on it. Neat. This is astonishingly fresh and fruity. And I thought it would be old and settled and everything. But if they finish in this Tokaji casks, then the first maturation in those probably refill casks might not have been that heavy, that strong, so that the first years with the subtractive maturation was very good to reduce the unwanted aromas, but the addition, the addition of aromas, how it's called, additional maturation, yeah, I think so. This wasn't that strong. So the finishing period in those Tokaji casks delivers more aromas. And here we have this fresh, exotic fruitiness, lightly sweet, And in the back, a little bit of some spiciness. Officially it's said it's licorice, but I don't have that licorice yet. Probably after the first sip. Yeah, so here we go. Just a drop, just to bring it a little bit down to 50 or slightly below. Yeah. The aroma doesn't change a lot, not yet. A little lighter, a little fresher. Yeah, cheers. Juicy, sweet syrup notes, and then spiciness from the cask. Really intense. Roasted coffee, probably. Slight bitterness in the aftertaste. From the sweetness now becoming a little bit drier. Yeah, that's hefty. The aftertaste, massive, covering my mouth. So this is the only one I will have today because the aftertaste is that strong. The spiciness is really present on my tongue. And then going over some brown sugar, sweetness, syrup, and then turning over to a light dryness and this roasted coffee note in the aftertaste. So this is massive, this is intense, that's a huge, bold whiskey. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, there's more to come.